Over the side, everybody else.
One with all the pointy bits on it. Yeah.
Yeah. And
Everest and Everwest.
But she actually did it without shoes on.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's incredible
So
considering
she was the first person to do it with no
how
shoes.
cold it is there.
Well, she had 15 pairs of socks on, which is kind of cheating.
That's kind of like shoes, really. What are shoes? You know, that's a question that you have to ask.
Well, the Guinness Book of World Records decided that since the 13th pair of socks did not have a hard sole on them, that it qualified
still counted
as no shoes. Yeah.
So I looked for the loopholes. That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
I like it.
The previous record was actually by a lady named Dolores.
Okay.
And she actually took it all the way to the Supreme Court to argue that
the Supreme Court
13 pairs of socks did actually constitute shoes because Dolores had done it in just a pair of pantyhose.
Right.
Knitted pantyhose.
Yeah, knitted.
Yeah, knitted.
I think Dolores deserves it more than I do. I had 13 pairs of socks on.
Yes. And a quilt that she had made for her grandson, Jeff.
Oh,
Science
God.
Row is officially tapped out here.
Well, thanks for that fact, Justin.
Yeah, do you remember it, Jess? How was
It
it?
was very vivid and very cold.
Yeah.
I think I got frostbite on my little toe.
Yeah. All right, we're finally starting to feel that move northward there.
Yeah.
She had to wait in a line at the summit. That was about 45 people.
It's Dan's turn.
Yeah, I don't have any more, so y'all need to.
It's gonna be hard to top that one.
Everest?
They are going uphill. Good morning, my name's Dan. I'm sitting in the Argus pilot chair at the moment. Fact about me, I like old iron. In my front yard I have a Dolbear steam engine, Dolbear otherwise known as a steam donkey.
Oh, really?
We live in logging country, so the old boy that built our spreads was a logger, and he drug it out of the woods somewhere. They're common over the Pacific Northwest, and they were actually invented in 1880 something. They were the first steam engine to be used in logging. They replaced the oxen and the horse. And
how big is it?
It is massive. It's and they would mount them on old growth trees and drag them around. It basically was a steam engine that used a capstan. I think he got the inspiration from the capstan off of a ship, actually. And it would drag itself around on cables. So I would say it's I don't know, 16 feet tall and probably 6 feet around. It's
pretty
a big. The same engine was used in a locomotive for.
What's that thing?
It's basically a locomotive engine standing up.
Hey, how do you feel about doing a quick slurp on that guy? It's not attached.
The wonky question mark shaped one?
Yeah, exactly.
Roger.
Slurpy slurp.
This is
Slurp.
sometimes called a rock pen. They're pretty loosely suctioned
Did you want to come full wide, please?
onto the surface of hard rock.
All right, Argus should be going directly towards you, so we should be okay there.
So we're pretty certain that of the genus of this one, but it doesn't have very many species level identifications. So this would be good to have.
Is the ship moving, or are we
The
Yeah.
ship is
stepping?
currently
Ship's
moving.
moving.
Would you like to hold?
Sure. Let Argus swing it.
Bridge nav.
'Cause,
Hold
flushing.
position, please.
I have no idea.
Thank
What
you.
2 jars are left?
4 and 5.
4 and 5, roger. Okay, flush complete.
I'm going to go a little bit more forward.
That's backwards, right? That's 7. No,
I think so, yeah.
7.
So the genus for this one is
6.
Anthoptilum,
Yeah.
and I put it in the chat there.
Great, thank you.
Hey, Rennie, you want to do me a
5.
favor?
Yep,
5.
stick line.
Yeah.
Just gonna cycle that.
And stand by.
So that's
Yep.
definitely 5 there, right? Because 4 is on the right.
Yep.
All right, slurp number 5.
Slurp 5.
All right, go ahead. Slurp.
So I've seen this one a bunch.
As you come over me, you might want to come up on the
I
delta
still
bit.
don't know
Roger.
what the species name is, but it's pretty
Should probably come up
widespread
before we
and doesn't
slam
have very
Argus
good
into the
IDs,
wall.
Probably because
too.
it hasn't been collected. But there's a few species of Anthoptilum. The ones
We're
that
gonna
are
turn
named
slurp on before I change
that are
the
well
page here.
described have much higher
60%.
polyp density.
Roger. Wait on
See how
comms.
this goes.
Sorry, I should have hit that button.
No, you're good. Oh, sorry, little guy.
It's okay. He seems to be doing all right.
Getting some exercise.
That is just, what a weird creature.
Oh, excuse
Oh.
me.
Imagine the first time anyone saw one of those, just like, you just, nope. No way. It's not.
So I've had it explained to me once before, now I can't remember the difference between a crinoid and a brittle start. Anybody?
Yeah, brittle stars are. They're in 2 different groups. Brittle stars are ophiuroids, and crinoids are in a different.
I think I'm underneath the hose
What's the
clamp.
taxonomic group?
Ugh, it's gross.
I think. Order, different order. Class of echinoderms. Brittle stars, I mean, they're closely related in that they're all echinoderms. They all use a water vascular system to use around, to move around. But brittle
It's not a very
stars,
good grip.
trying to think of similarities and differences in their behaviors. They both generally have planktonic feeding strategies, some species. Crinoids are almost exclusively planktivores, or suspension feeders, feeding on plankton or dead organic material. Some brittle stars are, but some brittle stars also are in the benthos. They deposit feed on
We might want to get a
organic
zoom on it
material in the
before we
sediment.
slope it.
That's a good idea. All right, video, you want to come in a bit there? You might need to come up soon. All right,
We're okay. Ship stopped.
Roger.
Thank you, Minnie.
Yep.
So you might have to scrape the base a little bit, but it should come off fairly easily.
Thanks for the zoom.
Sure thing.
See what
My
it'll
road-
look.
Let's
my
make a
race is
note
rotating.
too that there's a pink squiggly something on there. I think it may
All
be
right,
a
you want to turn on
small,
the section?
Yeah, it's
small.
Roger.
What's this? The suction could be low because this thing seems jelly-like.
Maybe start at the top, Jess.
Yeah.
Start at the top or start at the
Well,
There you
bottom?
go. You might got it.
I think you got him.
It's just that hook seems a bit permanent, huh?
Here, let me up the jam just a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
70%.
Give it a little shake. Yeah. Shakety shake.
80%.
Or you can scrape it against a rock too.
90%.
Come on.
Come on, hook.
Might be able to
Do you have
You
a
want to come
push
a
it
little wide
against the
there?
porch.
Yeah.
you have ludicrous speed suction on there?
That's ludicrous speed now. Give it a bonk on the front porch, maybe.
Yeah. Oh, come on. We see you changing your angle.
Use the porch, Jess. You might push yourself off there.
That's a good point, yeah.
I can tilt down for you if you want.
Sure. You also want to rack back a little bit there for me.
Is it set to rack back?
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Awesome. That's the angle. That's the
Kind
one
of
to do.
scooted to the right now.
See, that's the lights. Porch light is on. Can't give you much more help.
You can push
Can I
it
hold
on
that,
there.
please? What do you do about that?
Bonk it.
Yeah. If you hook
Yeah.
it in the grating and then pull back, maybe it'll.
I'm just gonna rack back a little more.
Yeah, please.
Fully rack back.
Let's try this
The
instead.
wand.
You could
Yeah.
put the suction nozzle back, park it, and then use your, close your jaws and use your little finger to,
Yeah.
That's a good idea. Yeah, I might do that.
if you can see it.
Let's try this one. And then how?
It's really rigid, huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna try that, I think.
Or you could hand it to Mongo. We could actually use the 5 function.
Yeah, I haven't seen it used this die.
Oops, sorry.
Can you see
Alright.
it, what you need to see?
No, not yet.
You could barely see it there.
Let me
Come a
know if
little
you
bit
want to
forward.
zoom.
I
Roger.
can see it.
Well, good thing the ship stopped. I thought this was gonna be a quick slurp there. Going. Oh my.
It's nice. It's just a matter of how. Oh yeah, it's starting to slip in. It's probably gonna get caught in that hose, but seems to be really rigidly question mark shaped.
I think he wrapped himself around my jaw. Well, what do you do about that? There's no space in any of the boxes for this guy, right?
I can stop and start suction.
If
See
it,
what
Yeah, maybe
happens.
that. Yeah,
if
let's
it could
try
fit in starboard bio A or C, or if forward bio B just has 2 rocks in it, so we might be able to fit that on top. But forward bio also has that floaty sponge bit.
Yeah, okay, so maybe we don't want to open the boxes because I think they have all floaty corals. Maybe I'll try cutting him a little bit.
Try, maybe try pulling them out and turning them around. Or pull them out and let go. Maybe get some.
Pull him out, or should I,
Well, you
Try
gotta grab
cutting
them in
him.
either case.
yeah.
If you bonk that hockey puck sideways, you'll be able to get at him a little better.
Yeah, that's a good point.
It's times like this where you wish you could just go to the bottom of the ocean. Just fix it.
No way, this is way more fun. Jess is having the time of her life right now.
Yeah, it's actually an interesting puzzle. Let's do this. Too far.
You're not using bubble cam, are you?
Not right now, no. The depth perception is a bit easier for right now for me on here.
Mongo's coming out.
Roger.
If I can find the right button. Where are you?
Mongo's alive.
Ooh, Mongo's pushing you. Mongo, be nice.
Let's try this.
I'm just gonna push you a little bit while I try and get Mongo out here.
Sure. Sure thing. So I almost want to see if I can cut him. Cut him at a better angle now.
What I was thinking is to get Mongo out and grab the. Can you get a hold of him?
Yeah, I just pushed one of the
Oh yeah.
tendrils out.
I'm wondering if, even if you cut it, if it's enough, because it's just hooked so hard, if it'll get stuck in there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel what you're saying.
Don't know though.
It might be clogged with some sand there. If you pull it out, try again if he's that.
Did that black coral ever make it through the line?
I don't
That's a good
know.
question.
I'm unsure.
Just grab it and pull it out.
So fiercely bent. I'm wondering if that is going to go down or not.
Oh, come back.
Oh, we got suction.
Suction's still on. I know,
didn't
and
know they were
suction's
that
off.
rigid. Yeah, usually they're pretty flexible.
All right, let's try that again. Maybe I can do this. Oh, that didn't work very well. Come back.
So I have Mongo out if you want to put the puck in his jaws to get a better angle there.
Sure.
As long as Steve's okay with
Did it
burning
go
the
in?
time. You might have.
I think it just turned.
Well, he's not in the jar. Mongo is hungry.
I need to calibrate out this rotation in this
Elbow
wrist.
up, elbow up. You can just correct on the fly. You're all right. Just keep touching it left. That'll be good.
How about, you want to grab this schnozzle?
Yeah, whatever you can give me.
Okay.
You'll have to put the schnozzle in the jaw. It'll be way quicker.
I'm just correcting myself real quick.
We can look at it in bubble too if you want to double.
Stick it in there. I'll grab it and roll it around.
Probably. Probably pretty close to bubble with your arm.
Yeah. Can you open any wider?
No, that seems to be it.
Yeah, you're pretty close to bubble there, Jess.
Roger.
But he should open wider, shouldn't he?
Thought so.
Let me try cycle. Close. There he goes. And come down a bit if you want.
Yeah, that'd be good. Gets me out of the bumper a bit. That's good.
Sorry.
Oh, you know, you're good. Stand by.
Mongo's drooping.
Yeah, he's tending to do that nowadays.
Well, I can give him a bump up if you need.
Sure.
Back in the light.
Gets him off the sand.
You might have to stick it through as opposed to going in the end.
Stick it through this way. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Let's see, I need some wrist, first some elbow up, shoulder up. Where's the shoulder, the wrist roll? Is it this one? Yeah.
Yeah.
Ow, my hose. Okay.
Nice. Look at that. Is suction off right now?
No, it's on. Reorient your manip so you're coming in like this, so you're not up against that guy.
That's a good point.
I could come up a bit if you want to get in the light, but should be all right.
Nice. It's got a lot of hose to turn through to make it.
Trying to match his turn.
Yeah. Yeah.
You could just cut it if you need to. Cut the tip.
I don't know if it's the tip that's holding it. It's the curve is pressing against the side.
Grab him and pull him out a bit, and then let him go. See if he'll.
Yeah, I agree.
Turn. Once you get a hold of him, I'll straighten the hose a little.
Excuse me, shrimp.
I didn't see the shrimp, so for a second I thought you were talking to me. I was like, what?
I think you'll have to roll your wrist 90 and then get down behind Mongo there. And rotate left a bit. More. Yeah, if you close them and come right up against Mongo, you should get it. You're up above it there.
Yeah.
Look in your bubble cam. You can see where you need to go. Roll your wrist 90 to the left.
Yeah, I see what you're saying is to go back here.
Or that way, yeah. You have to come down to the flat part of your jaw, likely. Bubble's your friend.
Yeah.
That's the grab.
Well, the bulb is gone.
It probably just deflated. It looks like it's still on there.
Let me play with this thing now.
Roger. I can set it down and try to cut it if you want.
I'm fine with that. Yeah.
Hi. I'm trying to figure out where I want to put it.
Right there, looks good.
Yeah.
Tilt up a bit for you. Yeah.
I'm gonna cut it, I think, a little bit at that bend.
Yeah. Sorry, wrong tilt.
You know what? Can we just try and maybe throw it in the forward box? We'll open it slowly. How do you feel about that?
Sounds good to me.
You said there's a floaty sponge bit?
Yeah, but if we open it slowly, we might be able to see if it has a tendency to float or if it's settled. You think we can open it slowly and just take a peek?
Yeah,
Okay.
we can do micro moves if you want.
Yeah, I think it might be just as much time to open the box as it would be to
Okay, you want to look down at the box?
cut it.
Yeah.
Slip it.
Oops, sorry. Wrong one.
Tool tray, a bump. Suction's off. Thank you.
Yeah.
Tool tray, a bump. Oh, you can get him in there.
Yeah.
That should be good, actually. We can try that.
Which side are we going in?
B, please.
Which side is that, right or left?
Right.
Mongo, shoulder up. Yeah, got to use Mongo.
All right, all the way back. Video, you want to come wide a little bit there, please? Thanks.
Do you need bubble or are you good?
Yeah, I'd like bubble, please.
There you go.
Thank you.
Nicely done.
Let's see if it...
Beautiful.
Awesome.
Can I have a sample on number on that?
056.
056.
You can go ahead and close the bin if you want.
Do me a favor, Jess, and don't fly away yet.
Well, not. I will put away my
Still
toys
got our
instead.
toys to put away.
Yeah. I'm just going to do a DVL reset while we're here. 056. And this was a what?
Want to trade
Gonna
for a
look
while after this?
C-pen?
Sure thing.
C-pen
You wanna look at it some
In
bubble,
the,
please?
yeah, Anthoptilum
Sure.
is the genus. ANTHO PTILUM.
Yeah, thank you.
I would not have gotten that one. I need this computer. Okay, I'm going to do a DVL reset. You are out of auto XY.
Yeah, I'm out of autos.
You can mark that data we did DVL reset there.
Got it. Thank you.
I get a different grip on this.
Nice one.
All right.
You want to let the old man have a go?
Yeah, I will leave this here for a moment for you, because as you fly off, then we're up against that rock to
Yeah,
stow it.
Rich. I'll let you play with that. I'll take off. And
Roger.
All right, so the plan is to have the vehicles on board the ship at 4 a.m. local time. We have about a 25-hour transit to our next dive site, so once we get the vehicles on board, give us about a day and we should be back to live diving.
Okay. All right.
am I floating? Roger.
So Steve, you still want to head north?
I don't appear to be floating.
Yeah, north, up, and over the lip of the seamount, and
Okay.
I think that's all we'll have time for.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Give it a little wiggle.
You're stuck somewhere.
Stuck.
Yeah.
There she goes. Or not. Less Z bias. And turn this way. Are you stuck, Herc? There she goes. I thought this thing floats.
She does. Yes, she should. Might need to give her one kick up first if you want.
Load to do that.
That one's going to take you down.
Pull back to go up.
Yeah. It's backwards than other vehicles, I think, right?
They're about half and half. But with your Z bias, you get less up. So where'd you have your Z bias? 30 something?
I had it about negative 30.4, something like this. Let me know if you want your porch back.
Oh, sure. Unless you want to play with Mongo.
I can stow him unless you need it now.
Well, he's kind of stowed. So this guy should move the camera out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you ready for a ship move?
Sure.
Bridge nav.
Sorry, what'd you have Z bias at 30 point?
Okay, track a
30.4 about.
line,
You're still a little bit positive when you do that,
bearing north. Speed 0.2 knots. Thank you.
Bunch of xenophyophores in there. See how they're sticking up from the sediment slightly, but they look like the sediment itself.
You said xenophylophores?
Xenophylophores?
Phyophores.
Yeah, I'll spell that out.
Coming up.
Roger.
I think I got... Ooh, I got it on the first try.
We can give us the rock bashing view on porch if you want.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
And you were doing 315, or no, we're going north, right?
Yeah, that's correct, north.
Yeah,
North.
we'll go north on the strike there. Rather, I'll point you north here. Rennie, do you have a ship move dialed in right now?
I do indeed.
Are you doing in steps?
No, I'm tracking a line.
Okay.
Which one of these moves the seat up?
Which way
Which
you
one
want to go?
Move the seat forward.
Forward.
Oh, there's a knob on the second. The one that's aftmost knob on your right. Yeah.
That's all I get.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Okay, here we go. North. A little less sea bias, I think.
Oh, sorry. Turn off craft here. Want to turn off your porch as well?
Sure.
Oh.
Ooh, purple.
Yeah, can we take a quick zoom on that?
Sure.
If we have time.
Zoom in there, Emily, if you want. That's good. What do you call that, a half zoom? Laser zoom, I call it.
Yeah, half zoom.
You got any more on that? Any more zoom?
Yeah, some more. All right, to zoom in more.
Sure, it's up. Steve, do you want to see it closer?
Yeah, yeah, please. Yeah. Always. We'll take whatever you can give us. Okay, happy.
Are we looking at Victor Gorgia?
Yeah, I think so.
Awesome.
This thing flies so smooth. Feels like I'm sitting on the seabed.
Yeah.
Always good to take a double look
I
because
might
there's
be.
some plexaurids that are purple like that. But Victor Gorgia, we're in the right in that depth range that I find is most common. Looks very similar to the one we sampled yesterday, or last dive. Always good to confirm.
Yeah, touching.
Steve, out of all the samples we've taken in the last two dives, which one are you the most excited about? One of the big rocks, or?
Yeah, if it has a coral on it. Actually, I'm most excited about the one that I think we collected first this morning. That big old rock and solitary polyp coral.
Oh, yeah.
The
Together?
one we tried to slurp, is that the?
Yeah, we tried to slurp it, and it was a little more stuck on there. So we'll have to see, to spend a little bit of time trying to get that off of there this morning. Carefully.
Oh, it's coming back to me. So you're... I'm actually thrusting up there. Breaking all the rules. What's the ship at? 0.2?
0.2. Argus is probably just going to start to move now. A little
Yeah,
bit.
I do. Let me know if I'm going too fast, Steve.
This is great, yeah. Try and make as much tracks as possible. I don't anticipate another sampling unless it's something really spectacular.
That's a cool feature.
Yeah, looks like a giant mound of Clado.
Yeah.
So I want to bump it gently. I gotta turn the Z bias down. It kills me. Hey, there's a suction sample.
Yeah, that'll go through our
Clean out the
pipes.
plumbing.
You want to?
No. And you know, I mean, I like sampling sea cucumbers, but man, do they take a lot of alcohol to reserve.
Yeah, and you gotta like inject them.
Yeah.
With it.
Depending on if they're muscular or not, the
Right.
ethanol might not penetrate into the tissue, like into the center, which means that the center will rot from the inside out
Yeah.
if you don't preserve it. And yeah, they just take a lot of
Can
ethanol.
you tilt up there, Jess?
Sure.
So I'm gonna fly right out of the view. Want to see this guy?
We don't have to, but if you want to.
That's all we got.
I can get on the rocks there. I can fly through the sand pit.
Yeah, or stick to the rocks, I think.
Roger.
So Justin, who are you? We never got to us for the introductions.
Oh, me. I'm tired. I'm the Science Communication Fellow, Justin Richards, from Spartanburg, South Carolina, where the interstates 26 and 85 meet. Right? You can go to Atlanta or
That's probably what I took.
Asheville, Charleston. Lots of places you can go from there. That's all I got.
Is that your fun fact?
Yep.
Nice. I'm Emily Ballard. I'm a video engineer on board. My fun fact. I don't know.
Contact.
Is this a... Is it a bamboo? No.
Yeah, it's a
It
bamboo.
is.
Yeah.
Just can't see the joints.
Yeah, down near the base is usually the best plot.
Zoom
Yeah.
in if you want, Emma.
Excuse me.
Alright.
Best spot to see them. The tissue tends to be thinner.
Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting, on this dive, all of these unbranched bamboos have been unbranched, but on the other dives we've seen them where they've actually had what looks like either a branch very low, but it's very similar morphology. It's very unusual. It's difficult to tell if they're actually branching colonies or just haven't branched yet.
Go full zoom, Emily. See what happens.
There's some
That's full
small,
zoom.
small critters on there too.
Roger.
Crinoid, very pale crinoid. Very long, so I don't know if you can see this, but if you look between the polyp tentacles, there are these white shards, and those are actually sclerites. They're calcium carbonate, essentially spines between the tentacles. This one would probably be pretty spiny. You'd probably, if you poked yourself, you'd probably end up drawing blood on these.
Huh.
They're yeah,
Try that.
they're a little spiny. But you can really get a good view of that now. All right, I'm satisfied with that.
Okay, moving on.
I remembered a fun fact. My fun fact is that I traveled to Ukraine and then immediately went to the royal wedding right afterwards. That's my fun fact.
Just come up over him, be nice and not smear him.
No.
Oh, a sponge.
So I was
You
going to
can
make up
zoom
a
in
fun
there if
fact.
you want.
That would have been it.
How about a half zoom, Emily? Laser zoom.
Yeah, so we got a, looks like a probably remnants or pretty hurting glass sponge.
Yeah.
Probably a euplectellid.
Okay, go for full zoom.
Looks pretty fouled. Then pretty weird crinoid there, pink. Lost a few arms.
Yeah. That one's growing back.
Hmm.
Stunted.
Okay.
Okay, on we go. Am I behind you?
Yep.
A little bit.
A bit.
Afterburners engaged.
Yeah, Ukraine is quite beautiful. I went to go visit some of the crew because I was studying abroad in England.
It's quite a feature here in front of us.
Ooh, yeah, can we take a look at that?
We can.
I think we actually sampled this on a previous dive.
Okay, Emily, half zoom, please.
Looks like a black coral. I always have to look up black corals.
There's full zoom there.
Maybe Trissopathes. Let's take a look. Yeah, I'm going to go with Trissopathes. I'll write that down. Very nice imagery, though. You can kind of see, actually, you see where there's slightly darker red splotches on the branchlets?
Yeah.
Those are actually the mouths, and then the tentacles are the projections that come up and off the
Coming
branch.
over you again.
So they have a very different body plan layout than other corals. Beautiful.
Okay, heading on.
You got it in bubble there. All right. Anemone is really crowding that black
Oh, look
coral
at that
there, huh?
one.
See, as soon as we get to the top, see the cool stuff.
You want to stop the ship for
Yeah.
a minute?
Bridge nav.
Yeah, I'm not going to want to sample this. We have a lot of...
Can we hold here?
Yeah, we'll just stop for a minute.
Yeah.
Let me catch up.
Thank you.
You want to look though, don't you?
Of course.
Yeah.
Can
Is that even a question?
what is going on here? What is going on here? Okay. All right, I'm confused.
Where's that branch coming from?
Yeah, where is that branch coming from and why?
Right.
It's not a group. So this is probably Bathypathes, but it's not one that's been known to branch at all. Can we get a close-up of that branch point and see what's going on there?
Full zoom.
tell you what happened. It got real annoyed without an enemy and started a new branch.
You'll maybe have to back out a little bit. I'm closer than I thought.
Yeah, you're approaching it there in bubble.
We might even have to go around the other side because it's so dense.
Can do.
So Bathypathes. We might even have a good species on this, but if it is a branching Bathypathes, that's really, really unique observation.
You want to see the branch, do you?
Yeah, that branch point, let's get up tight on that and see what's going on there.
Okay.
Because, you know, I'm not aware of black corals being able to settle on each other. You know, if there's some bare skeleton,
Okay,
potentially
zoom in a bit on the branch.
recruit could settle onto
That's good.
some bare skeleton. Looks like so weird, right?
I'm all the way down on the cam, by the way.
Roger, ship stop. So.
Bunch of tissue loss in that
might have
area.
I have a little bit of swing though.
Might have to turn around, but we should be okay on our 20-meter rule.
Okay, can we zoom out slowly and kind of get a profile shot from the back here? It's an old colony.
When you say old,
it's the axis is super thick.
How old is old?
I would say on the order of hundreds of years.
Wow.
Yeah.
No touchy.
Definitely decades, possibly hundreds with an S.
It's all up in the porch.
it is.
I don't know how many Bathypathes have been dated though. I know that other black coral groups have, but I don't know how extensively dated this group is. All right, I'm happy with how this is going.
You want to move on, do you? Oh, here we go.
Yeah, sounds good. And an Iridogorgia also. So this looks like this one, Bathypathes.
I turned my head around 180, so if we want to go back to north, I'll turn around.
Sure.
I'll take that wrap out.
Let's see, I need to go this way.
Yeah.
I'm all confused. North.
Yep.
Yeah.
North to Alaska.
Well, that's not the right depth.
Cool feature.
Totally.
Yeah, this is where it gets interesting, right? Right when we have to take off from the bottom.
Yeah.
Typical.
What's that?
On the right or the left?
On the right. What's that, Steve? That little.
Oh.
The Curlicue one or the sea pen?
The one. Yeah, I was talking about the one at the base here, right in 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock.
Yeah, this looks like Iridogorgia.
Oh, okay. I see the corkscrew.
Yeah.
Dan, I'm gonna
Very
spin my head
similar
around.
to the one that was
Take
just
out that
next to the Bathypathes, but this one seems to be a little bit modified by where it's growing and possibly the current.
Zoom in, Emily, please. Oh, sorry.
Okay, very nice.
Curlicue.
I have more zoom if
Associate
you want
shrimp.
it, Steve.
That's all right. We don't need to spend time in this one. We've
Okay.
done a few of
Okay,
these.
off we go.
I want to
You want to head up?
make some
do you?
tracks.
You wanna
Yeah,
cover ground?
Making tracks.
it's just to say we went shallower than waypoint 5.1 and got up on this feature a little bit more. This ridge is really interesting, so I wanted to see what else is here.
Am I
Bridge
out in
nav.
front? No, I'm not. Argus is still in front of me.
Yeah. You're directly
Could we
underneath pretty
continue
much right
this
now.
track bearing 0,
I'll
speed
zoom
0.2?
out in front of you there.
Thank you.
Roger.
moving a little faster, Steve, so if you want to stop and look at something, just shout out.
No, this looks great. Yeah, pace and everything looks great.
Still going north.
Northish, kind of following the ridge here.
Yeah.
I'll turn to
You
the
should
north there.
you should have some leash to play around with.
I'm just following the bright dots on the sonar.
Yeah, that's the way to go. Another feature.
This is really interesting. It is.
Cool
Is
rock.
this yeah. Is this still lava flow? Probably.
Yeah, this is still lava flow. Some of it looks like the pillow structure is like still there from when
Oh,
it
you
first
see how
flowed
shiny
out,
that is
and
there
then
at the top?
the rest of it's eroded.
Super glassy.
My gosh.
Wow.
This is
Oh,
Look
here
at
we
the
are.
starfish.
This is
Good
the
choice
side you
of
want to
ridge.
be on. Yeah,
good choice of ridge.
it's got everything.
Yeah. Can we take a peek at that sea star that was on the vertical there?
Sure.
I think it's a slime star. Take a quick snap in and get a few captures.
You can zoom in a bit if you want, Emily. That'll do.
Yeah. Definitely a
Awesome.
pterosterid, family Pterosteridae. Again, a silent P. P-T. The group family of slime stars.
Comes from a long line of slime stars.
Yeah. proud line of slime stars.
Yeah.
5-star
My
rating.
father was a slime star, and his father was a slime star.
Got it.
All
thank
right.
you.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You see how that top hole just opened up?
Yeah.
That's part of their water vascular system. They can take in water and use it to power their musculature.
Hydraulic system.
Hydraulics, yeah.
What is this?
Fancy hydraulics, yeah. You might even say the first hydraulic system.
First hydraulic system. Yeah.
Circa
Do you see
500
the
million
sheen
years
on
ago.
on this rock? It's really shiny, really glassy.
We could get a zoom in on it to see if it's a rock or just the part of the manganese coat that hasn't like had sediment fall on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me come nudge in here and we'll zoom in on the base of that coral.
Yeah. Just coming in the porch there.
Yep. Close enough?
Scary close.
Contact close.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it's the coating that hasn't had any sediments fall on it or like stay deposited on it.
Yeah. So what is this coloration back there? Is that just a function of it being in the background in the iris, but that down in that gorge there, is that just